Ow, sounds a little... yeah, my audio is high. My monitor is high. Oh, that's cool. We have a start and a resume. Man, no wonder people are praising this version so much. Man, no wonder people are praising this version so much. There's so much quality of life. The only quality of life that I think that should be there is the one that I mentioned yesterday about character creation. But so far, quality of lives are looking good. Okay, skipping the menu. I was just about to ask, excuse me, I pressed the button resume. Why am I... Why am I going through the starting of the game? Okay, now I get it. It's just at least show you we are starting Mass Effect 1. Okay, I'm back to the medical bay. Oh, Replish Medgel. Okay, before we start walking and talking, let's see some stuff. The codex that we didn't heard yesterday, because there was a lot. In here we have some stuff. Citadel. Although the Citadel is equipped with Mass Effect generating element 0 cores, most of the gravity on the station is generated by centrifugal force of rotation. Ah, I see. It spins like this. Centrifugal forces like throw stuff out when it spins. So if people are like this in those plates, the force is throwing them downwards to their feet. I understand. Okay, I see. I don't know if I showed and talked that properly, but I think you guys got it. Ships and vehicles. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distance. A ship firing its thrusters at Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth. 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limits, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors. Frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Interesting. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while activated sensors obtain short-range, wide-quality target data. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to read everything here, because it's not much about lore. Develop practical manufacturing Omni tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of fuels and modification kits or upgrades. One thing that I really like I said that yesterday on Mass Effect weapons is how the weapons unfold. Like there are a small version, then they just do a transformer stuff and get bigger. Okay, extinct races. Probably talking about the Protheans.
Roughly 1,200. 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300
Wait. What did I jump? Extinct race, non-console races, okay.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Okay, so the Terminus system is an area where the console doesn't have law enforcement, let's say like this.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Okay.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Oh, I remember the Keepers now, the Keeper joke. Now they're talking about the Keepers.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Okay. More lore in there, I like it. Humanity and the Systems Alliance.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Okay.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade.
Oh my.
At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
But you could not I think you could not retaliate to not make all this mess. But you could at least put more defense when those little raids appear. They don't do anything because there's still people in there on those little colonies.
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Chip. Tip in there. Okay, I think we heard everything. And we spent already enough time in this. So let's start doing something else. There was something else that I was thinking about doing before the stream today in here, but I don't remember exactly. Let's just keep going. If I remember on the way, we will do something. Okay, Caden's in here. Ashley is there.
Hey, Commander.
Doctor. Okay, this is like the canteen, the kitchen.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
That's really rude.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Yeah. That's going to be rough. That's going to give us problems. Seems like you have been around.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Something similar. Yeah, if I remember from the story that I choose was something like that. Space Kid or something like that was the name.
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
We want to brief the
The
council.
captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, I am all for the be transparent stuff. Because lying will only gives us problems, because there's two sayings in my country. One that, like, the truth walks and the lie flies, but at the same time, the lie has short legs. It flies, but eventually someone will catch up to it. Okay, that's Captain Ender's quarters, I would assume, by the size of the place.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay, he doesn't... We can speak to him. Let's see the doctor and Ashley. What is that? Shepard's locker open. Ah, okay, free stuff. Gimme. Dr. Chakwas, I think that's how I pronounce it.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Kidalenko.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Oh.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
It's too bad. How about not having anything? That sounds better. Oh my. Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
And that's good, I think. Personal question.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
Oh.
I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Ah, yeah. She seems nice, but let's see. Through the game. Okay, I think that's all I can ask her.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, let's talk to Ashley. We can talk to the people there. Those are like beds or cryo chambers or stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people in here and I barely see beds.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it. Totally.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Awarded the Star of Terra. Terra. What is that? How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me, that's rough.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, talk to everybody in this level. Elevator. Where does this goes? This one doesn't open automatically. Oh, we are at this part, okay. So let's see the elevator. Because we need to talk to Joker to keep the mission moving. And he's on that side. So we go there last. Because we talk everybody there and talk to him at the end. And in the Normandy vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. Your equipment may be purchased. Okay. It's requisition officer. It's a little laggy in here. Okay, that's their lockers. Oh yeah, the infamous Mako, yeah. The infamous Mako, whatever how the pronunciation is car. That is, I wonder if they changed something about the driving. Because I remember it was weird. Whoa, what's that? Is that a battery? Like the core of the ship? Codex. Element 0. Engineering add-ons.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Okay, he just go on loop mode. So I think the Codex will talk about Element 0 and whatever that is. Oh, it's all readable? I wanted the talking is easier for me. System analyze the military vocational code system classifies the career path of all serving personnel. The VC consists of one letter and one number. A soldier's MVC indicates proficiency, not rank. The letter notes career path. The number indicates level of experience, as indicated by serving record, technical scores, and commendations. All 26 letters are used and numbers run from 1 to 9. N is the letter code for special forces. Okay, so Shepard is like special forces number 7. Technology. Body camps. This is not what I was expecting. Ah, it's in here? Ah, it's in here, nice.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element 0 core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Okay. Technology.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to Element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Okay, doesn't sound really really worth it.
When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed Element 0, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element 0 at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel.
Faster than light travel. It's not like the speed of light travel, it's faster than light.
Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
Faster than light, holy moly. Okay, I think we did everything there is to be done in here. We still don't know what that is. That's probably like the core, if that's the we inspected it and talked about element 0. So that means, and this is the door, right? Yeah, so there's nothing here. So that means that's probably the core of the ship. Probably. Not entirely sure. Okay, let's level. Let's talk to everyone on the. Forgot the name of that place in a ship. The bridge, I think. And then off we go to the Citadel. They all salute on you when you pass, at least the soldiers. FTL common link. We can interact with that? What's going to happen? Ah, just codex, okay. This reminds me a lot, also Mass Effect reminds me a lot, probably because it was made by BioWare, of Knights of the Old Republic.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Maybe, I don't know, I have the feeling that like, what is the name of that game on Nintendo 64? Dark something, I don't remember the name exactly, that was like really similar to GoldenEye. It feels like Mass Effect in that game feels like the developers like working with Knights of the Old Republic and GoldenEye, but they eventually lost the license because those are like franchises. 007 and Star Wars, but they go like, man, we want to do more of that. How can we do that? We just create a new franchise and put the game system inside there, or at least the game ideas. That's what it feels. I could be talking a lot of bullshit, but that's how it feels, at least. Nav manual, more codex. Okay, looks like the start of the stream is going to be the lore moments. Military jargon. Ashore awaits II. The proper way to acknowledge an order. ASAP. Belay, stop seas bridge. Oh, it's like the way they talk. Okay, interesting. Because some I don't know. FNG, freaking new guys. There's the term of inexperienced person. Why did I stop like especially this one? FNG, freaking new guys. Oh my. Executive officer, the second in command. Oh my. Communications. Oh, that's a long test. Okay, this one we are going to skip. For now, at least. Okay, I guess there's still this marking. What does this marking mean? This is the galaxy map, but it's not for now.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I thought we were about to dock. But we need to do the travel stuff.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Man, the place is... I never get to understand the size of that stuff. But it sure feels ginormous.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I mean, it's the truth. They're blind. They're blind. They will submit.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Exactly, I don't like that guy too. He seems rude. First of all, talking with the Council, he didn't sound any diplomatic. He sounded like, I demand stuff. And not like, hey, let's talk about this and solve this stuff. No, I demand stuff. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendricks reports some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for the sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Journal. Oh, that means we just got our first side mission? Interesting. I don't know. Sounds like it. Looks like there's not much else to do in here. Okay, what do we have on this side? Oh!
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
That's so weird. He's talking like super slowly. In the meantime, don't do anything rash. If he was... Feels like if he was going to do anything rash, it would take forever. For him to do anything. Ah, I think those are the keepers. Some weird things. Dean Corlac.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Corlac, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Okay, he's ambassador for his race. Volus ambassador. Let me learn about the Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Okay.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Okay. Investigate. Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Embassy, ambassador?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Also admittance.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
It should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Should I talk to you?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology. but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she? She was like, we are going to do something you want or not, but okay, this is the only stuff we can do. Understand we'll probably end this dialogue.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
But nothing like journal. How about you?
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Okay, so you found 2 ambassadors. Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
They always like tell the sentiment behind their phrase. It's weird but interesting.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Okay, everybody talks about the Asari, so they are like important, looks like.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Okay, interesting.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Okay, your speech.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Oh!
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Okay, so we learned that. We learned the thing that I thought it was weird. Interesting. So okay, it's like he said that the way they express themselves, like they don't have facial expression and body language like us, so that's why he speaks like that. Interesting. Open the door. Okay, oh, like a AI guide. Embassy receptionist.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Who are you? We met?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Okay. Personal question.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Busy?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay, yeah. Location. What is that?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Yeah, that AI there?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Okay.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Holy! I did so much talking and searching that I level up with experience from that. Okay, we learned about two races. I still don't know or don't remember who are then these guys with the big eyes and those ladies. Those are that guy is the Turian. Is a Turian, not that Turian, is a Turian. What do we have to this side? Probably more embassies. And I would like to diplomat. Oh, it's an Earth diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Oh, good for you, I guess. Diplomatic archive. Probably more archive and more codex. Can talk to you. It's keeper.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
The Elcors look really welcoming. What do we have here? Executor Paulin. Hello?
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No. I'm just looking around because I'm curious.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
CSEC. I remember they talking about CSEC. What is CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Ah, so he's like the police commander or captain or something like that. Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
You don't like them?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Kind of agree with him. Attitude towards humans?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We are not favors.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
No, we are not done. Since you're rude, I'm going to take more of your time.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay, that's all I can get out of him, looks like.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, anything else I can look around? Because, you know, I'm curious. Let me save just in case I make something that I might regret. Like meddling with the computer in here. I don't know if this is like Skyrim stuff that if I do something out in the open. I don't like the music. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiply recipes across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warns. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. And I got a journal, so that means that's probably another side quest. I didn't like the music because it felt like, you know, Fallout stuff. You got bad karma. You got bad karma for meddling with something you should not like. You should not do. Okay, this is not an embassy. There's too much people and too much different species in here to be an embassy. It's like a bar or like a restaurant, a cafe.
Rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
That is some weird talk.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
The guy was like, yeah, the Commander, the freeze like a freaking...
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
What is a consort? Everybody talks about her in a weird way. Like you are talking to a mafia or something. I don't know, is that the right translation? But okay. Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Can't talk to any of them. Don't have anything hidden in here. We can talk to Hin. Diplomat. And Hin.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I've so far been finding fascinating. I'm super curious. I want to talk to everybody. Nasana. You have a specific name, so that's unusual.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay, maybe you're not. Or maybe it's not to talk with you right now. Bartender, yeah, so this is like a cafe, a bar, or something like that.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Commander?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Fill me in?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's den?
Okay, so that name that I didn't mark on my head, that's probably the consort. Yeah, that name, Shiara's.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Hmm. Okay.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
A place like this in here? Sounds out of place, but okay.
Goodbye.
I mean,
long, Commander.
It's freaking ginormous. You need a lot of manpower to take care of all this place. Okay, so I think we explored enough for this place. This is the exit? Just leaves?
Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? Virtual guide?
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
CSEC embassies, I learned everything about this. At least, she might have different stuff, but I think we spent too much time talking already.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, for now, let's go to the main stuff a little. CSEC Academy. This elevator leads down to CSEC Academy. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. Citadel rapid transit to travel quickly between major locations. Okay, so it's like fast travel inside of this place. Yeah, I need directions. We need to go to the console. Citadel Tower, Citadel Tower's tall white structure. Far off to your right is house the console. Okay, I don't see any tower. Or maybe that's the tower. Okay, so according to what I remember, we are on the inner circle of the Citadel, so that means we are on the Citadel Tower. So we are on the fancy place. We did enough, I think, talking for now. Let's do some progression, let's say like this. I can't understand very well this place yet, but I will. Maybe that's the tower. Let me see one thing real quick. Oh no, that's too far. Maybe not. To the wards. Okay, so they'll have travel transits. So the tower. Okay, we keep moving. Right. Oh, that's like a statue of a Mass Effect relay. It's not everybody that we can talk, and I can understand why. Keeper.
Bug thing over there. What's it doing?
not disturb the Keepers. Please do not disturb the Keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Okay,
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Right here.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
So okay, looks like not even...
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant
Not
day.
even they know about the Keepers. They were probably in here before when they found the Citadel. Since looks like Citadel is Prothean technology, they were in here when the thing was already in here.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
And elevator music. Why they are blurry and I'm because of the camera. I was about to ask why they are blurry and I'm not. Oh my. Fancy joint. Garrus. Oh! Look who's here. Man, how did you get in here before I did? Unless there's another elevator. I don't remember you. You are the leader of CSEC.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You don't like Saren, yeah. You can see that by the way he was angry.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Okay, well, we will be seeing each other again. Because I remember Garrus. He will eventually join the party. Are those... Excuse me, are those paintings or like markings of your race, let's say like this? Because I didn't saw that on the other ones. Even the music stands. More keepers. There's anybody here that I can talk? Citadel Rapid Transit.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Will the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first?
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Okay, I don't know who are the Hanar. Even if sometimes I don't remember some names, we know about the Valor and the Elcor. Rapid transit. Any more talking that I can hear? No. Here, Admiral.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Here, Admiral Kahoku. I think that's how I pronounce that. Kahoku? I don't know. No talking here. Let's talk to him.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions. Commander?
Okay, maybe he's there for another quest or something because he doesn't say anything. Captain Anderson's just like seeing we go to one point to the other. It's like, what's she doing? Come here, I want to talk to the council. Okay, let's go talk to him. What's she doing? Stop lollygagging.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
And I'm sure that that's...
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults typical. See, yeah, I don't want to go with any one of these. But yeah, I would go insults typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You arrogant bastard, I think doesn't work. Which protecting also I think doesn't work. I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
No argument against that.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
We'll see about that.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren? Yeah, that I got curious.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
The council won't help us. What now?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, you don't need to be rude.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
You want me to go see any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Okay, I mean, we can get the two stuff, one from Garrus and one from that guy, so we have even more evidence. And that will be even harder to turn down. Return. What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
Oh.
But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. Oh no. No.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Consul and ambassador?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We are too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Fair point. Harkin.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Oh.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Yeah. Why protect him?
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec now to stop protecting him.
Barlavon.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, we are first talking to the financial guy. Because it's closer. And then we talk to Garrus. Maybe you'll get him to join the party soon.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Hey, he's just going to walk away? Oh, okay.
Yes, is there something you want?
Yes.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Relax.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why the lies?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I smell a side quest. Let me
I
help.
can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why you're doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Okay.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay, scan. Has been uploaded to the database. We can talk to you now, or still not? Nothing.
I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience. Commander?
Yeah, still nothing. Yeah, I saw a Keeper in here. Yoink. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll wait. Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
Did we saw a Keeper up here? I mean, there will be a lot of searching around for those Keeper thingies. But I'm doing this right now because I'm here. It's not like I'm going to do this right now. But since I'm here, can I run? I can. A little weird with the camera shaking. Why the camera shaking? Okay, I think there's no more of those things in here. How many I have to do this on every Keeper on the game? Journal. 20 keepers. I don't know if that's all of them. But we will learn eventually. Okay, let me see the other side and we will go see the guy in the financial district. Oh, there's another side in there. Might be another keeper in there. Keeper here? No. Okay, financial district. I saw a keeper in there. This is going to consume me. I can feel it already. I mean, I'm here anyway, so why not search? And I don't feel that I'm going to come back here anytime soon. So okay, let's go talk to the guy about Saren, and then with Garrus. That door is kind of useless. Are we going to have more talking?
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Yeah. Press to skip. But I like the dialogues. I just wonder why it's so low when we are on the elevator. Okay. There's another keeper in there. We need to go to the financial district.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
Okay, that's a Hanar. And he's really alien-like.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Rules of permit?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Okay. Let me talk to him.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Stubborn jelly.
Do you desire to learn of the enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
This is in the way, you're breaking the law. What's the problem?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the enkindlers.
I mean, just do it. Investigate, purchase the permit.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Yeah, I kind of understand you, but your point, but you know, when in Rome there was the Pope, so you have to follow the rules of the place. If you don't want to follow the rules of the place, you have to leave. This is the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Okay, I don't have enough charisma, or I could buy you a permit.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
You do now. Okay, let's solve this. First, let me try. I have points.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
I have the points. Let's see if I can go with the charisma stuff. How do squad? Okay, I have 6 points. I can buy one more charm, but I think that won't be enough. Assault training. Let's go one more with soldier. Pistol, increase pistol damage and accuracy, purge weapon heat. But this one unlocks shotgun. I want sniper. Why sniper is so long? One in here, and let's go with one more in here. Or then, what are they loading? Throw. Sentinel, reduce cooldown, increase pistol damage. This is so useful. Pistol accuracy, damage, and cooldown in the abilities. Unlocks electronics. Does damage to enemy shields. Okay. Can for her. One in here, one in here. One in assault rifle and another one in here. Also, I should put combat armor on me too, because that will unlock heavy armor, right? Yeah, equip heavy armor. Okay, and since I'm soldier, I'm kind of tanky, so I need to go in the to be able to tank and go in the front. I need armor. I need a better armor. Okay, let's see if with this we can charm the quest, or if I need to how many credits do I have? I have enough credits to pay, so okay. If I need to pay, it's not going to be trouble.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has
let's try again. This is the way.
Assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Okay, I can, so okay, I will buy the permit for him.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
You do now.
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Okay, situation solved.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay. Little side quest solved. Okay, back to where we are. I heard the talking, so I interfered because that's how I am. Doing side quests is part of the fun of these games. And I just got 13 credits for just scanning the thing, so I'm on the way to repay that, so no problem at all. Even if I didn't get the money back, some of the situation is enough. Okay, financial district, looks like we are in here. Okay, so those are the Hanars. Oh, there he is. I was looking for you.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I can also, I need your help. I can see how this is going to go. He's going to say, oh, okay, but for you to help me, I need you to solve another thing, and then I'll have to do another quest. Or I'll have to pay him.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Can we make a deal? Like expected.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Nani?
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
He's not the only one. What a shock. Serves him right.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Oh. Anything else?
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Okay, why is he there?
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with CSEC?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Ah, maybe he's looking for Garrus. Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
I was going to say about that, if you can topple governments, why it doesn't, but that's kind of the answer.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. A shadow broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
But you are his agent.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the shadow broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Ah, okay, you have a point in there.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, CSEC Office. That's the academy. So the wards, Citadel, Tower. Can I run a little? Man, this shaking is really uncomfortable. On the ice. Okay. We just walk then. Not much I can do. In the meantime, we just take on the view and on the sound of the birds. Okay, he said he was going to the... It was this way? No, I don't remember being in this area. It's on the upper parts. He was on the CSEC office. So we just have to go there, and after that we look for Garrus. And from there we see how it goes. Oh! Yeah, I saw the arrow. Okay, if I remember right, CSEC office was to this side. And no, not in here. It was in here. There it is. Wait, wasn't the Krogan supposed to be here?
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Maybe it's on CSEC.
I'll be going now.
Academy.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let me see the journal. I probably got it wrong. Citadel Rex. A Krogan bounty hunter named Erdnot Rex might be able to help you against Saren. Yes, CSEC Academy. Citadel. Speak to Harkin. Go to Taurus Den in lower wards. Okay, let's go to the lower wards then. Or maybe we can go to the academy. Maybe Garrus will be there and we can... That's the thing about RPGs. I want to see everything, but sometimes if you do stuff, you might skip some. And I don't want to go to the short way. I want to go the long way. It's more fun. And interesting. Wasn't somewhere in here? Ah, okay. It's down here. Not through here because I'm probably in that door. CSEC Academy.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
How do you protect against that? But I think that's another point. Oh yeah, that's the guy. A lot a lot of officers around him. Anything to decide first? Okay, let's see this.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
Rex?
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
How so?
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
Okay. You're going to do a murder in here. Sounds really smart.
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Why? Yeah, big mistake, but why he did that?
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
Oh.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Okay, I have to find her.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I don't want to help you kill the guy, but...
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
Yeah. We could use him too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Okay. Oh! Okay, he's a new part member. But strength. Also, he's a biotic too. Tech strength, but... No, we are going with the basic squad. Okay, spoilers. Spoilers for the squad members. There's a girl in the middle, Garrus, and a second girl in the right that I don't remember. Okay, spoilers alert. That's okay. Okay, we Magic Clinic. We need to go to the Magic Clinic. Let's go with the raft transit this time, because I have no idea where the Magic Clinic is. Ward, Citadel Tower, financials, embassies, awards. Of course, then. Okay, we'll have to go walking. We will have to go walking. Magic Clinic. Is the Magic Clinic in here? Why did you pull the gun? Okay. Map. Don't pull the gun inside a security office. Traffic control. Okay, the Magic Clinic is not in here. It's probably on the wards.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, I kind of thought that the Hanar was talking about the Inkindler is the way of talking to the Perfidians, but I was not 100% sure because he talked about like the mass relay was a gift from the Inkindlers. So okay, the Inkindlers are their word for the Perfidians. Okay, map. Map, not gun. Okay, the touchpad is not a map. Stop using that. Odina's office, ambassador. To the wards. Citadel. Tower. Bank. Consort chamber. Okay, the consort's in here. Citadel rapid transits. Okay, rapid transit to the wards. Let's try and run some. Man, do you really run? Can I... Let me see something that I just got curious. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... You don't even run like the extent of the bridge. Maybe I need a skill? You're still preaching here, guy. We talked about this.
Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light.
I thought he was supposed to... It was... I did my part. I tried to solve the situation. If you're not doing your part, that's not my fault. Okay, Magic Clinic.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Oh, okay. Directions. Precision. Maybe the map, not the touchpad. Flux Casino, Flux Night. What? This map is kind of useless. It doesn't show anything.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Okay. So there's some police operation going on around here. No police, police. Ah. Yoink. And can go in there. I need to go down more. So maybe then that's why the map is incomplete.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Yay. I think that's not a good start. Ow! Doesn't feel like I should go this way, but since he's here... map. Where's the freaking magical clinic? Finally. I need to go through this door.
got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
I agree. Okay, CSEC Academy. Oh, I could come in here from the CSEC Academy. Well, I'm learning the map, so going from one part to the other is going to need learning. Okay, rapid transit. Magic Clinic. Finally, we arrived, and a keeper. 241. Kind of. What's this? Nebula. More codex for tomorrow. And let's not do all the codex.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Oh! That's dangerous. You could shot the girl.
Enemy contact.
Shoot the booty. Getting covered. Okay, that guy's down. And that too. There's more? Oh, don't have an opening here. Doug. Come on, get out. Okay. Situation's under control. Like it is. Replenishment gel. Because why not? Okay, just a moment, in case we go out of here. We have loot? Okay, any PCs, enemies don't leave loot, looks like. Okay, we found Garrus.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
It was a big risk, exactly.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
We can protect you is probably what's happening.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Just like Rex told us, Commander.
Yeah.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Yeah, we need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Why do you hate Saren?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You made your case?
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Okay, so Garrus is with us. And we are going to bring Ashley and him. I remember that Garrus was one of my favorite characters in the game. And we are going to remember that. Bringing him up. Sep Squad. How about before we move out? Sorry. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. If it was a more modern game, because there is some modern games that you push out the guns and people go, oh shit! And NPC start running. Can I make our equipment better? And Garrus. I mean, your equipment is pretty good. Wait, what kind of weapon do you use? Oh, he has 10 points. Assault rifles and sniper rifles. Okay. So I don't need to give him a shotgun. I can use all kind of weapons. Actually, too, because she's a soldier too. But she's already focused on assault rifles. So, okay. Turret engine. Oh, he has electronics. But he has to go all this way to go to electronics. Holy. Okay. Improves accuracy of all weapons, increase damage with assault rifles and sniper rifles. Tactical armor. Equip medium armor. Okay, so he's using light armor. Assault training. This might be good. Dumping. Does damage. Enemies cannot use biotic. Ah, it's like a silence. This decryption. Can use decryption skill on easy objects. Not electronics. Can use electronics skills. Because one in here, one in here. Two in here, one in here. One in here, and we go with one more for assault rifle. Also, I'm going to level up the difficulty by 1 to see to see how we go. Because so far the combat has been pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Okay, we are on the start of the game. But let's see how it goes on hardcore. Because we have so much difficulties in here. We have casual, normal, veteran, hardcore. I mean, most enemies scale up based on the player's level. Enemies have protection. Boss have immunities. Most enemies have a special protection. Yeah, let's try this. If I think it's getting too... What is the word that I normally use? If I feel it's getting too... I forgot the word. It's not boring. It's with B. It's with B? That's why I'm confounded with boring? No, it's not boring. It's not B. It's F. Frustrating. If combat gets too frustrating, we lower one. Options, squad. I already level up everyone. Yes, already level up everyone. Equipment. So, okay, you guys need good assault rifles. But all of the assault rifles take out accuracy. And I don't like to rely on NPC's accuracy. But it's a big chunk of damage. Let's try. Let's try. Since you can use more weapons, I'm going to give you this one because you are the soldier. I can give you this one because accuracy is not is a really small loss. Pistol. Yeah, pistol is also a small loss. Sniper, you don't use sniper probably. Armor. Okay, Garrus. Can give you one of these. And let's see how accuracy goes for you. If you're going to help on damage or if you're going to lose on damage. Sniper rifle. Accuracy is not that low. And it's good for like the heat. If one shot deals the with the situation, you don't need to shoot more. He cannot use any of these armors. Oh, quarry and human. Okay, makes sense. Okay, and for Shepherd, I'm going to go with this one because I can rely a little more on my accuracy. I'm not saying that my accuracy is good. I'm saying that I can like control. If I'm seeing that the weapon is dancing with the aim. I can try and control it with the stick. I don't trust that on the NPCs. Everything. Oh, this one is better on everything. Accuracy, just not shots. Grenades. Okay. So far we live like this. We're going to save because I did a lot of changes and stuff. Level up and stuff. And that unfortunately will be all for today. Because my time is up. And I need to go. Today was a really chilled gameplay. Because I mostly did talking and exploration and stuff like that. We had some very little action in the end. But we are probably going to have more action tomorrow. Because shooting in the middle of the city. Because you know, games. And that will be it for today. We got 2 new party members. One that I remember, it's one of my favorite characters in the game. And the one that I like to have on my party. And got another party member, which is cool for talking and stuff like that. And having more options. And we got a lot of lore. We still have more lore tomorrow. We got some codex. We are going to leave the codex so you can hear in the start of the stream to, you know, wake up to the stream. And then we go for the progression and action and quests and stuff. But like I said, for tomorrow. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for the company on chat. And I'll be back tomorrow to continue our playthrough of Mass Effect. Take care everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.